morning, happy Monday. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a couple days in my life. I'm going to Chicago for literally the day, so I think this vlog is going to just be a couple days of my life. Good start to the week, productive Monday. I have a lot to do. I'm sitting outside of the grocery store after my morning workout. I mixed protein in with my coffee this morning and I have so much energy and I didn't have to take as many breaks, which says a lot because usually I take like 25 breaks in those classes and I probably averaged about 7. But welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Clara. If you're not new here, thanks so much for coming back. I stayed up late last night to get kind of my grouping and my bearings on the week, and I planned out all of my meals. I do like a big menu plan depending on how busy certain days are going to be. So this week's meals, let me pull them up. I'm kind of easing back into like cooking every meal for myself. I've been eating at home, but I've just been making like random cheese quesadillas and stuff. I love to actually cook and follow recipes. I'm not a great cook by like freestyling standards, but I can follow a recipe and I'm really good at picking out recipes. So today's lunch is a cucumber salad with pistachios and feta, and then I'm doing a coconut green curry salmon that I'm so excited for tonight for dinner. If I'm gonna do fish, I try and do it earlier in the week so I can buy it super fresh. I try and do all my grocery shopping in one day, so I don't want to buy fish on like a Monday and have it on Friday. That sounds kind of suspicious. So cucumber salad with pistachios and feta for lunch today, and then I'm doing a coconut green curry salmon for dinner. This sounds like a very healthy day of eating, hopefully. Tomorrow I'm making Korean barbecue meal prep bowls, and then I'll do these basil chicken meatballs with summer couscous. I'm gonna do a big batch of that so I can take that with me on my side quest maybe, or it'll be waiting for me when I'm home. I have like a sheet pan chipotle and pineapple chicken meal later in the week, and then I'm trying that dumpling bake from TikTok if you've seen that, and I'm following like a side dish version of it. Side dish is one of my favorite like sauce brands, so they posted their version of it using their creamy sesame sauce. Maybe none of this makes sense. It's a lot of information to give you in the first 2 minutes of the video, but this is how I start my weeks. I love to do a meal plan. I love to get all my groceries, as many groceries as possible at the beginning, so that way I'm just like ready for lunch. I look at the menu, I pull up the recipe, and I make it. I work from home, so that's like obviously a huge luxury, is that I can just stop whenever to make my food. But I have my entire grocery list here, and hopefully I can knock this all out in one store. Ran home and jumped on a call, and then I have another one in 1 minute that I need to log on to, and I just grabbed a Celsius to drink in between, and then I'm gonna make lunch. Hey! Yes, very, very busy. What's that saying? There's years where nothing happens and then weeks where years happens or something, and that's how life has felt lately, but in a good way, in a fun way. Yeah. Why are we wrapping cucumbers in plastic? Like, this just seems like an unnecessary use of plastic. At what age do you get off of a work call and not feel like you just annoyed the crap out of people and talked way too long? Like, I'm getting off that call and I'm like, you said too much, you talk too much, everyone hates you, they're all talking about how annoying you were. Is that just imposter syndrome? I've always felt that, even when I worked corporate. Like, why am I allowed on the call? Quite frankly, I shouldn't be allowed on the call, because I'm just gonna talk the whole time, I'm gonna waste everyone's time, everyone's gonna think I'm stupid. Does that ever go away? So I need to know there's a light at the end of the tunnel. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm smashing cucumbers. That's what I was told to do with this recipe. It's a smashed cucumber salad. It says to like smash them kind of like a clove of garlic, but I feel like I'm about to slice my hand open. But it's a nice therapeutic release considering I'm having imposter syndrome about that call. But I'm very excited. It's like a fun brand collaboration, product collaboration situation that you'll see in October. So bookmark this video and that way you'll know that that's what I was talking about, but it's very exciting. I need to see if someone can come to my house this week and shoot photos of me and Polly, because Polly's involved in it and I really want her to be in the collateral, but like, she doesn't perform, she doesn't do things on command. So I feel like I need to just have someone come to the house and like try and catch her in her like friendly moments throughout the day, because I really want some cute pictures of her, but I can't schedule that. I just need someone to be here and capture it when it happens. All this recipe is avocado, the cucumbers, some feta, pistachios, dill, and chives, and then you make like a little olive oil Dijon mustard vinaigrette. I'm going to cook up some chicken breast to go with it too though. Everyone needs to go make this immediately. For the record, I did use lime juice instead of lemon juice when it called for that in the dressing, and then I added a piece of chicken that I seasoned with za'atar, salt, and pepper, and I already tasted it. It's insane. This is definitely getting saved for a future dinner party. It was so easy to make. Would be such a good side with like grilled meat, like maybe like some lamb. Oh my gosh. You don't need a big budget to host the Pinterest dinner party of your dreams. You just need some imagination and a can of Rust-Oleum low odor spray paint. Hell yeah. I don't know how many times I re-recorded that before I clicked record on the camera. Maybe that's my lucky charm. Now I have to listen to it back. It's like nails on a chalkboard, listening to your own voice. It never gets any easier. I sound dead. I sound like I'm not excited to be hosting this dinner party. Let's try that again. Testing, 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 testing. You don't need a huge budget to host the You don't need a big budget to host the Pinterest dinner party of your dreams. You just need some imagination and a can of Rust-Oleum low odor spray paint. When I saw this set of matching vases and centerpiece bowl at the thrift store, it reminded me of this gorgeous tomato themed tablescape I just saw. And who am I to say no to a new project? Now comes my favorite part, finding music in the Facebook sound collection that you can use on ads. If you've ever watched an ad or watched a video and you're like, what the heck is this song? I was contractually obligated to use that music. I'm not happy about it either. Let's listen to some of these together, shall we? This one's called Mama's Meatballs. Yeah, I don't think that's the one.
TikTok, yeah, the time is up. Time to dance, time to turn it up.
Like, you can't make these up. You can't make it up. Locked, loaded, and delivered. I'm so proud of that part. Oh, who's calling me? Hello? Okay, perfect. I am so proud of that campaign. Let me show you. It was for spray paint, believe it or not. Well, you heard me recording the voiceover, so you do believe it. But I did this like tablescape over the weekend. I had friends over for dinner. Killer. The only thing standing between you and the Pinterest dinner party of your dreams is some imagination and a can of Rust-Oleum low odor spray paint. When I saw this set of matching vases and centerpiece bowl at the thrift store, it reminded me of this gorgeous tomato themed tablescape I just saw. Okay, you get the point. I'll show you some pictures so you don't have to listen to my voice. Although, that's what you're doing right now. Look at how pretty that turned out. So I painted some chargers. Like, I got some clearance, like discount chargers and discount napkin rings, and I spray painted those. Then I found vases and a bowl at the thrift store that were like a good shape, but like the color and like the pattern of them not so much. So I spray painted those white, and then I just did like florals and fresh tomatoes. I even like carved out a tomato and put like a candlestick in it. Some of my best work. I'm very proud of this one. So I just submitted that. I'm having a bit of an offline evening. I noticed myself getting way too frustrated with people that I'm never gonna see in my entire life. So I'm having an ice cream. I'm gonna take a nice long everything shower. I'm gonna shave my legs. I'm gonna body oil. I've been big on body oils lately. Very like luxe after the shower. I have a Caudalie one that I'm loving, and I have the Sol de Janeiro one. Sidetracked, but that's my plan for the night. Body shower, ice cream, everything shower, body oil, comfy pajamas, and then I'm gonna get in bed with my Kindle and I'm gonna start a new book. This is what I was talking about. This Sol de Janeiro oil. It smells like the other products, so you either love this scent or you hate it. It doesn't even say what the notes are. It's almost like caramel. I feel like this is a good like fall, but then it kind of reminds me of summer too. I don't know. I feel like you either love it or hate it. I'm slathering myself up. I'm at like a lull in my reading right now. Not because I'm not interested, just because I like ran out of all the books that I had on hold at the library and stuff. So give me book recs in the comments of this video if you have any. I've been reading like super typical like romance books right now, like a lot of Emily Henry, Abby Jimenez, I believe is how you say her last name. There's another one. Like I read the Every Summer After, I think it was called, but I'm kind of at like a lull of what to read next. I feel like in the fall, and then we're kind of inching into fall. Charleston is going to be warm until like October, but in the fall I want to do more thrillers, but I think I'm still on like a little romance kick. Maybe like a sports romance. I need to just Google. I'm capable of Googling things, but I don't have a book currently right now. So I'm probably just gonna go on Kindle Unlimited because I got Kindle Unlimited when I bought my Kindle, which I should probably check and make sure that I'm not still paying for that. Because honestly, with the library card, I don't really think I need Kindle Unlimited. Maybe I'll keep it. I can't remember how much it is a month. If it's like 10 bucks a month, I'll keep it. But I'm doing the full night routine right now. The Bondi Boost Lock Drop, although I just put freaking face oil on, so I probably just put face oil all in my scalp. I'm gonna look like a grease pit tomorrow. The lock drops are legit, y'all. I mean, plus the like the whole HD line. If you want, goodness, if you want your hair to grow, get Bondi Boost and get the stuff that says HG. And if my hair looks oily tomorrow, just know it's not from these drops. It's because I just did my skincare and now I'm rubbing my scalp. But I want to make sure those hair growth drops get in there. And then I've really been slacking on like my conditioning and my split ends treatments. So the Bondi Boost can only do so much at the root if I'm not taking care of the actual length. So I'm trying to play catch up with that. I really like this stuff, the Unite 7 Seconds Detangler. stayed up late reading. I didn't realize how late it was. I went to bed at 2:50, which is horrible. I started and finished an entire book. Let me tell you which one it was. I did not realize it was gonna be so like dark, quite frankly, but then I was in it. It's the like off campus. I'm catching up, you guys. I'm like currently at the reading level of like a teenager, college student maybe. I don't know. These books are all very, you can tell the theme here actually. These are all the books that I've read. Here I am saying I'm about to be late to class and I'm doing a book review. These were my favorite. The Mile High series, incredible. Loved that one. But I'm like dipping my toe back into reading with like the rom-coms, and then I'm gonna do thrillers and then more like literature. Like what is it, like young adult or something? I don't know. I don't have good service in this parking garage or else I would tell you the total number, but I think I'm at like 19 books. That's crazy. Today's lunch is super simple. I'm just gonna do some chicken breast with a Korean barbecue sauce. And I'm gonna bake it because I feel like whenever I cook chicken in a pan with a sauce on it, the sauce like burns. So I'm gonna try baking it. Google says 400 degrees for 20 minutes. Lunch will be ready in 20. And this is the finished product. I'm so proud of myself and how many like work and to-do list items I crossed off today. It's much later now. I already ate dinner. It was just like a quick recipe. But I just packed, this is how I have to lie down because I can't find my freaking YouTube tripod. But I just packed my bag for my little side quest tomorrow and I want to show you what's inside. I just got this bag simply because I need a tote bag that will fit my laptop that doesn't look like I'm like going into the office. I suppose you could take this into the office. In fact, if I worked in an office, I probably would. I wanted one that like looked really nice but didn't look like a shopping tote bag. I thought this one was kind of interesting. It's from Cezanne. Anyways, it's just me trying to justify a purchase knowing damn well I have like 50 tote bags in my closet. I needed this one. In case you haven't seen, the side quest that I speak of is to Chicago. I can't remember if I mentioned this. I'm going to Chicago literally for the day for this brand activation, and this is what I'm packing in my tote. This is the only thing I'm bringing to Chicago tomorrow. I fly out at 6 a.m. and then I come home. I should land here at 7 p.m. which means I fly out I think at like 4. So I'm only there for a couple of hours, but this is everything I'm bringing. And the clothes on my body, of course. I have my notebook and a pen. So I've been doing like paper to-do lists, and if the Wi-Fi sucks on a plane, I like having paper to like jot down my thoughts and get things done. Speaking of, I'm also bringing my Kindle in case I need entertainment on the plane, but I'm probably gonna be like editing and working on the content that I'm going there to shoot there and back. So I don't really know if I'm gonna need this. Actually, no, I will need this because I'm gonna go out to eat alone so I can read while I eat. I threw my wallet and my car keys in here already. This is a little foldable tote bag just in case when I go thrifting, because that's my plan for the afternoon in case you were curious. I'm gonna go thrifting there and like pop into some vintage shops and stuff, so I have an extra tote bag if I end up finding some good stuff. And then that way I can have that tote bag, and this tote bag is like my carry-on and my personal item. This is my little bag of tricks, not really, stain wipes, band-aids, Tums, lip gloss, an extra camera battery, but I don't intend on bringing my camera, so I guess I don't really need to bring that. Hand sanitizer, gum, phone charger in case I didn't say that, and then I'm also gonna put in headphones, my portable charger, and I think that's it. I have like a little to-do list of stuff that I can't forget in the morning. Gotta go prepared with snacks, so I have some fruit jerky and a protein bar, and then this tiny little pouch is my, oh my goodness, what if I get stranded in Chicago overnight and something crazy happens. So in here I have an extra pair of underwear, a toothbrush, a little sample packet of Colgate so I can brush my teeth. I have a contact case that I filled with solution. I have face wash, I have a hair tie, I have a little mini perfume, a little mini deodorant, I have some moisturizer, and then I'm gonna put my mouth guard in here too because I cannot sleep without my mouth guard or else I will chip my teeth. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm slipping mouth guard in here, and this will be my, oops, I accidentally got stranded in Chicago overnight bag, and then I'll just wear my same clothes home with fresh undies. What is this called? Like a little like raglan? It has a name. It's not a polo. Whatever this little striped situation thing is, I need to find the link for it. I think it's Z Supply. It's making me want like a football game. I think football season just started. You're asking the wrong person. No one asked, but it's making me want to go to like a tailgate or something. I feel like it's very like football, very fall vibes. But anyways, I'm gonna end off today's video here. Just a couple quick days in my life, a Monday and a Tuesday, getting back into a healthy routine, some workout classes, actually having everything crossed off my to-do list. Like I literally just texted someone that works for my management and told her like, yep, got this done, and she was like, who are you? Because I'm never done with every single thing on the day. Like I'll get it all done in the week usually, but like I'm on my stuff this week. It feels so good to be home after traveling. I feel like I'm just really soaking in being back in my routine, aside from tomorrow's little one-day trip. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. I will see you in the next one. Make sure to subscribe and follow me on TikTok and Instagram if you want to see what I'm up to over there.